welcome to another Strength with Stephen. This is the second class of this week. We're going to change the format just a little bit. We're still going to do 3 rounds, upper body, lower body and core. This time it's just going to be 3 exercises in each one, 2 for the abs, and then we're going to finish up with a little cardio finisher, just to change it up a little bit. So what you're going to need today is a set of dumbbells, or whatever you have around the house that you can use for weights, and that's pretty much it. If you have a little mat like I do here, then go ahead and use it, but other than that, let's get going. So we're going to start off nice deep squats, just to warm up. So deep squat, I want you to sit in that position, hold it and stand it back up. We're going to do 3 of those. So deep, push the knees out with the elbows if you can get down that low. Stand it back up, down, push out, and back up. So this time, like to bend over, touch your toes if you can. If you can't, just bend your knees a little bit so you can get to the toes. And then I want you to drive your hips up. So from the side, it looks like, so you're here, and you're pushing the knees back, driving the hips up, down, and up. You should feel this stretch in the back of your hamstrings. We're going to do one more. Okay, we're going to do some high knees. So, if you want to put your hands here, that's fine. If you want to just do every other one, just wherever you're at. I like to do a little bounce in between. And then we're going to go into butt kicks, so from the side. Okay, next one. Nice deep breath in, up and down, touch the toes. We're going to walk it out, step 1 foot forward, and then open up, change legs, open up, and then walk it back up. We're going to do 3 of those. So into that push up position, and open up, change legs, feel it in the hip flexors, walk it back up, last one, so down, feel the stretch, open up, back down, and switch sides. Alright, so while I'm explaining, you can do little arm circles, 10 forwards and 10 back. First 3 exercises we've got. Hold the dumbbells in the front rack position, squat down, press overhead, so we'll do thrusters. So down and up. Okay? Exercise number 2, dumbbells here, deadlift, so you're hinging at the hips, pushing your butt back as you come down, keeping the back nice and straight, nice neutral position, and down. The last one, we're going to do a wall sit, so you're coming up against the wall and sit 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. If you don't have the wall, just hold the squat. Okay, so we're going to go in about 10 seconds. So we'll start off with the thrusters. It's going to be 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So down and press. Remember, as you're doing the thrusters, you want to push up with the weights as you're coming up out of the squat. Use your legs to help you gain that power to push the weight overhead. As you're doing these, you want to stay nice and tall. As you're down, especially as you're coming up overhead, don't lean back. Keep your core braced and press. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. I have a heavier dumbbell, so I'm going to grab it for the deadlifts. So if you do have something heavier, I would recommend you using them for the deadlifts. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're down, nice tight back, neutral, driving the hips forward, squeezing those glutes together. So from the side, here, driving the butt back, and squeezing forward. For these deadlifts, I always like to tuck my chin in towards my chest, just so that it keeps my neck in neutral, and I'm not looking up here as I'm coming down. I'm nice and neutral, keeps the back neutral, and then up. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. We're going to move on to the wall sit next. So 40 seconds in the wall. You should be making 90-degree angles like this at the knees and at the hips. So we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the wall. Don't put your hands on your legs. Either cross them, have them down by your side, up on your shoulders, wherever you want. Just don't put them here. You want the legs to take all the weight. And then just breathe. We're over halfway. Stay nice and strong. Push yourself back into that wall. There shouldn't be any gaps. With your low back and the wall, you should be pressing into the wall. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're going to move back onto the thrusters next. Take this time to rest. If you need to, go ahead and hit the pause button. Take a little bit extra time to get some water if you need it. If not, grab those dumbbells into the front rack position. Just go ahead and get ready in 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Remember, combine those movements. Try not to squat, come to a stop, and then press. You're going to lose momentum doing it that way. So it's down and up simultaneously. Make sure we're getting full lockout with those arms, all the way up. Really press those dumbbells in towards the sky. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down. Moving into the deadlifts next. So again, if you have heavier weights, go ahead and grab them for the deadlifts. I'm going to go in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights, back in neutral position, driving the hips forward. Again, really think about pushing those hips back as far as you can as you're doing these. So for me, visually, I have a wall behind me, so I'm trying to push my butt back to touch the wall as much as it can. It's never going to get there, but that's just to get that movement going properly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. We're onto the wall, do the wall sit. Again, if you don't have that, just hold the squat right at the bottom. Going in 10 seconds. After this one, we're going to have a minute rest and we'll move on to the upper body. So 3, 2, 1, go. Again, nothing on the thighs, and drive yourself back into the wall. Make sure you're breathing. For those of you who are in the accountability club, do a crocodile breathing here, so breathing out from the belly, expand 360, and then come back in, try not to use your chest. Almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. You got a minute and 20 seconds to rest. Grab some water. Again, if you need some extra time, go ahead and pause. If not, that's okay. We'll get going. Okay, so the next 3, we've got a back exercise, triceps, and then chest and triceps to the last one. So 3 exercises. First one, you're in the bent over row position. It's going to be single arm, single arm. So one at a time, rowing it back. So from the front, you're here. Next one's tricep kickback. So you're holding that bent over row position at the top, and you're going to kick back at the same time. So from the side, right here. And then the last one is going to be the floor press, which we've done before. So you're laying flat, press up, elbows touch the floor, press down. If you need to make it more difficult, squeeze the glutes up, and down. We're going to start in 10 seconds with those bent over rows. Single arm, one at a time, you're going to alternate. Go. So bent position, row, drive that elbow back towards the hip and squeeze the shoulder blades across. Keep the neck in neutral. Obviously I'm looking at the camera right now, but try not to keep your head in this position. Look down towards the floor and drive it up. If you have heavier weights on these, you can always go a little bit heavier on the back movements rather than the press movements or the pushing movements. So if you have heavier dumbbells, go ahead and use them for this one. 3, 2, 1, relax. If you did use the heavier ones, go ahead and change to the lighter ones. You're doing tricep kickbacks next. Okay, so we're going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bent over row position, elbows up, squeezing it back and forward. Try not to swing like this. Elbows stay pinned, kick back and down, up and down. So from the front, you're here, kick it back and forward. Probably easier for you guys to see me on the back or the side view. So it's here, kick, and keep the elbows pinned as you're coming forward. Squeeze them forward, push them back. Last 5. And relax. Floor press. So we're on our backs. Again, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, just go ahead and push it into a glute bridge where you're in this position. If not, just hold that bottom position and we're going to press from there. 3, 2, 1. Go. Elbows touch the floor. Press the weights up as far as you can. Lock those elbows out. Up and down. Good job, guys. We're over halfway. If you need to with these, drop one weight down. You can come elbows down to the side. You won't quite get to the floor just because of your chest, but you can come down, press up, down, and up. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. We're back onto the single arm, alternating row. So position here, row, and row. We're going in 10 seconds. Moving quickly today, I'm breathing hard. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hold that bent over row. Row, squeeze those shoulders across. And shoulder blades should always be moving towards the opposite side. Elbows driving back towards the hip. Try not to pull straight up and shrug the shoulders and neck up. Keep the shoulders down and back. This is painful or strenuous in your lower back. Split your stance, drop into that hinge position. That way you'll evenly distribute that tension on your low back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Tricep kickbacks next. You can still keep that split stance when you're doing these. If not, just keep your feet together, or sorry, in line when you're doing the tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Driving up and Squeeze those elbows out, lock them out, squeeze at the top to the bicep position, and push it back. Again, your neck, keep it neutral, don't be looking up, especially if you're watching me. Just trust your form, unless you really have to look and see to correct yourself. Almost there, we got about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on the floor press. Now, last time I did the kind of intermediate exercise, if you want to say that, the floor press, so I just kept my back down. This time, if you want to bridge up, you can. It's all based on how you feel and what kind of weights you have. Let's go. Driving it up, down, up, there. If you want to make these a little bit more tricep focused, just go ahead and turn the dumbbells neutral. Elbows coming straight down by your side and press up that way. Otherwise, try and keep the dumbbells about 45 degrees. Down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, chest coming up, and then pressing away from the mat. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. You won't need the dumbbells for the next one. We're doing abs. It's going to be 2 or 3 exercises. A little bit shorter than we have been doing for the other exercises with the upper and lower body. So it's going to be flutter kicks and sit-ups. So for those flutter kicks, you can keep your forearms on the ground, just keep your shoulders up. You're just going to kick. Here, if you're a little bit more advanced, you can take your arms off the ground. Second one, just regular sit-ups. So I personally like to just kind of put a butterfly position here, arms back, come up and touch my toes. If you want to keep your legs straight, you can do that. You're coming up and touching your toes, or if you just want to do this and come up, that's totally fine too. 10 seconds. Now for these, you can keep your hands behind your head if you want. Personally, I just like to use my hands for momentum so that I can get a few more reps in. So flutter kicks first, so on forearms, little tiny movement, making sure we're not leaning back, we're keeping that crunch in the abs, and then we're just changing foot position, alternating each time, and keep breathing. Halfway. So you're up, readjust if need be. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, moving on to the sit-ups next, which I almost did first because I wasn't paying attention. So again, if you want to keep your hands behind your head and just crunch up, you can. But personally, I like to use the momentum of my arms just to get myself up for some more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're up, sitting all the way up tall each time. As you're doing these, make sure you're breathing. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Back onto the flutter kicks. Just 2 rounds of this. And then we're going to take a little break. We'll go on to our cardio finisher. And then we'll finish up with some stretching. Computer, hopefully it didn't stop recording. There we go. Okay, let's go. These are tough, so no shame in keeping your arms down. Again, if you need to readjust, just go ahead and pop your feet down, sit back up, get your arms in position, keep those shoulders up high, crunch the abs, and then go from there. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one on the sit-ups, and then we're going to do our cardio. Just a couple minutes. So we're down. Again, I just like to keep my legs in this kind of butterfly position if you want to be here, or have your legs all the way straight down. That's fine too. 3, 2, 1. Go. Keep breathing, guys. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and rest. Grab some water. Again, you won't need any weights. Just body weight for this last part. You're doing great, guys. You got through all the lifting. Like I said, it's 2 minutes of cardio. What we're going to do is we're going to do as many burpees as possible. So, burpee being from the top all the way, chest touches the floor. You're up, kick it up, little jump, hands over the head. If you can't quite do the burpees, you're walking it out, holding it, walk it back up, and then stand tall. You don't have to do the jump. So pick which one you're comfortable with. 20 seconds before we go, I want you to set a target. So roughly maybe 1 every 5 seconds might be good. Maybe you want to shoot for 10 in a minute, 20 total. Just 1 every 6 seconds. So set a goal and let's try and get that. 3, 2, 1, go! Keep your breathing, guys. Try and hit that target that you gave yourself. Keep it going, guys, you're doing great. One minute left. Keep it going, come on, you got this. Keep it pushing. Almost like 10 seconds. Couple more. Good job, guys. Well done. 1 minute rest and 3.5 minutes stretching. That was tough. So I finished up with 32. So comment in the comment section. Let me know how you did. Let me know what your target was. Let me know if you beat the target, what that number was. If not, just try and beat it next time. Good job, guys. That's tough. Okay, so start the stretch a couple seconds early. Interlock your hands, push away, and breathe. So it should look like this. And then go ahead opposite way, so your hands should be facing away from your back. Stretch that chest out right here. Then we're going elbow behind the neck or behind the ear, and then pulling back with the opposite arm. Keep breathing, get your breath back. As you can tell, I'm still a little bit winded, but that's okay. Just keep working hard. Change arms. And then we're going to go just above the elbow, pulling across, stretching out those shoulders here. Go ahead and switch arms again. Don't grab right at the elbow, just a little bit above. Pull across. Okay, so from there, let's drop down onto the ground. We're going to get our breathing more regulated now, so we're going to go into cat-camel pose. Cat-cow, you should say. So we're reaching up. Breathe out. Drop the hips, push back. We're doing 5 reps, so up and down is 1. Last one here. Down. Okay, so relax the feet, push back with the hips. Like the child's pose, just 5 deep breaths. So we're inhaling, exhale, and when we push forward, drop our hips onto the ground, relax that lower body, and bridge up, drive the shoulders down and back. Same thing here, we're going to go 5 breaths. So in, and out. Okay, so come out of that position. I'm just going to finish up with a little butterfly stretch. Last 10 seconds. So we're here, push it down, push those knees down. And there you have it. Strength with Stephen number 2 for this week is done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you liked the little format change a little bit. Obviously doing the burpees is it's no fun when you're doing it, but adding in a little bit of cardio component at the end. Let me know if you guys like that, or if you would just rather it be strength all the way through. Again, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want changed, if you want added in, any particular exercises that you guys want. Just let me know, and we'll do our best to help you out with that, okay? Other than that, have a great weekend, be safe. Hope to see you guys in a live class next week. Fingers crossed everything works.
But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys later and have a great weekend. Bye.